Welcome back, Mama, to our 4th vertical push-pull workout. For this workout, you're going to need your bands, you're going to need a set of dumbbells, and as always, about 3 to 5 feet of space. Obstacle-free, of course, around you. If you prefer to do this workout seated, you are more than welcome. As well, if you are facing some blood pressure challenges or you get a little bit dizzy sometimes, any movement where we have both hands above your head, I'm going to ask that you do just one at a time. As always, if you feel like you need to take a break at any time, feel free. And now that we've got that out of the way, let's go ahead and warm things up, reaching right on up. Great big inhale, exhale, drop it down. One more time, reaching in. On the exhale here, let's drop it in some arm circles. All right, let's switch directions. Just setting that intention for our class today. What do you want to get out of this today? Reaching out, take that right hand, hug it across your body. Lots of work being done with our general shoulder and upper body today. But as always, we're generating that stability by hugging baby up and in with that soft bend in our knees. Reaching up and over with the right hand. Exhale, let's go ahead and switch sides. Dropping her down, go ahead, left ear, left shoulder. Let's go ahead, drop that nose down, nose to the floor. Back up to center, right ear, right shoulder. Nose to the floor. Perfect, rolling those shoulders back. Give ourselves a couple really good ones here. Resetting those shoulder blades back and down. Lace those hands behind your back. Open up that chest. All right, exhale, go ahead, drop it down. Quick little lower body warm up. Hip circles. Always good. Just keep things nice and mobile. Switching directions. Perfect. Go ahead, kick yourself in the butt. And then high knees. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead. Give it one last shake out. Grab that water. We're going to get right into it here. Grabbing onto those dumbbells. Nice firm grip on those. Our first set here is going to be some alternating overhead presses. So rolling those shoulders back and down, hugging baby up and in. Bring those hands up to shoulder height and knuckles to screen. We're going to go punching, alternating towards our ceiling. All right, when you're ready, let's go ahead from 10. Making sure to breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, roll it back. Give yourself a 30-second rest here. Giving your body what it needs. All right, let's go ahead. When you're ready, hands come up. Let's punch the ceiling. Let's start with the left this time for 10. And remember, it's only 1 rep when we've done it on both sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, shake it out. Give your body what it needs here, be it a rest, be it a little bit of extra stretching. Take that time. I like to kind of fidget. I like to kind of walk around my space. 10 seconds here. All right, mama, when you're ready, hands come up. Starting with the right this time, alternating overhead press. Three, 2, 1. Awesome. Drop those down, grab that water. I'll introduce our next movement. Next up, we have the Arnold press. So we know this one, we love this one. We're gonna do the same setup as our overhead press. So hugging baby up and in, shoulders back and down. Hands come up. We're gonna go ahead and make sure that we've got that $1 million check in between those shoulder blades. Press up. We're gonna come down just in front of our nose. And that's 1 rep. From 10. 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Drop them down, shake them out. We should feel nice and warm in those shoulders by now. Give ourselves that 30 seconds. Allow your body to metabolize and process that lactic acid. Rolling those shoulders, checking in on our form, grabbing that water. And when you're ready, let's bring them up and press for 10. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, shake it out. One more set of these. Then we're going to exchange these dumbbells for some bands for a little bit here. All right, 10 seconds. Set that intention. Hard part's over. All right, hands come up. Knuckles to ceiling. Let's go for 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Take that rest here. Grab that water. Check your thermostat. We should be feeling it right up here in our shoulders, not in our traps. Don't let those greedy traps take over. The way we're going to do that, making sure those shoulders are back and down. I promise I'm not crazy. My ramblings are for a reason, I swear. So next up here, we're going to go ahead getting right into some overhead band pull-aparts. So finding that comfy resistance when you're ready. Bring that hand up above our head, and we're going to pull it down just about to collarbone height here. From our face to our wrist, down, right in front, all the way back up. That is 1 rep. When you're ready, mama, let's get those hands up. I don't want to have these little bands swinging around my head. Hands up, pulling apart for 10. Making sure we're hugging baby up and in, soft bend in those knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, shake it out. How did that feel? Was that too easy? Add a little bit of less slack. Was it a little too tricky? Could you not do it with proper form? Give yourself a little bit more space. And setup in all these movements is exactly the same if we're standing or seated. If you're seated, please just make sure you're sitting forward on that chair. Chest is proud, shoulder blades back and down, hugging baby up and in. Alrighty, when we're ready, let's bring those hands up above. Pulling them apart, back down for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Drop them down. Give yourself what you need here. 20 more seconds here. One last set of these band pull aparts, and we're going to go ahead and get into another banded exercise. All right, reaching up. Hands come apart for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lats are feeling nice and warm. We're working our way up to that eventual pull-up here. Give yourself a water, take a 90-second break. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the setup of our next movement. We're going to go ahead, placing that band down in front of us. We can step on it with either one or both of our feet, creating that slack by how much is between that right foot and our right hand. We're going to have a soft bend in our elbow, and we're going to lateral raise pinky to ceiling. That is what we're doing. We're going to do 10 reps on each side 3 times. Go ahead, get yourself set up. Give yourself what you need here. And when you're ready, mama, let's go ahead. Knuckles to ceiling, arm out. Let's raise. 8, 7, 6. Nice and square with those abdomens. We're not tilting as we do this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Switching to our left side. If you're right-handed, you might need a little bit more slack. Our left side is sometimes a little bit weaker. When you're ready, go ahead. Arm comes out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Roll it back. Remember, we're keeping those abdomens nice and straight up and down. Shoulder blades are back and down, not letting those traps take over. While you hydrate, let's go ahead, switching sides. 10 more seconds left on this rest. See if you can give yourself a little bit more tension here. When you're ready, mama, let's go ahead for 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, switching sides. Keeping that chest nice and proud, hugging baby up and in. Soft bend in the elbow. Let's raise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Rolling those shoulders out. We've got one more set of these, and we have one more set, and we'll cool things down. Giving yourself what you need here. Adjust that thermostat. Check your phone. Drink that water. Whatever you need here, that is totally fine. Making sure we've got that firm band underneath the arch of our foot. We don't want anything unraveling, snapping us in the face or anything. And when you're ready, mama. Nice and bent. Knuckles to ceiling. Let's raise. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Coming back up. Roll those shoulders back and down. Let's raise for 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Grabbing that water, doing away with our bands. Keep them out of your storage for now, though we'll use them for our cool down. Rolling those shoulders back and down. We've got one more movement here, and we're going to use the dumbbells for it. Perfect. So this guy is just going to be a nice burnout. So it's a 1-minute AMRAP here, and we're going to do the around the world. So how this is going to work is bring those shoulders back and down. Chest is proud, and you're going to flip so your palms are facing the camera. Soft bend in the knee. We're going to go pinkies, overhead to thumbs, and that is 1 rep. Remember, we're doing these reps safely. We're moving with precision, with intention, not just swinging things around. That's how you get hurt. All right, when you're ready, mama, hug baby up and in. 1 minute on the clock. We're going around the world. 7. And remember, my pace might not be your pace. You might be faster. You might be slower. That is all good. Do what feels great for your body. Halfway there. You should feel a nice burn right in those delts. Ten seconds. Make it count. Finish line's there. Drop it down. All right, we've made it. We're gonna go ahead as we cool things down. Let's grab those bands. Keeping them nice and slack here. We're gonna go from quad, reaching up and over, to hamstring. And feel that shoulder move through its range of motion, opening up the chest. And back over. Two more here. Awesome. Go ahead, set that band aside. And let's go ahead, reaching up and over. Pat yourself on the back. Dropping it down, switching sides, reaching up and over. Patting yourself on the back on the other side. Drop those hands down, great big shoulder circles, just shrugging them up. Shoulders to ears and back down. Perfect. Going ahead, reaching all the way out. Lace those hands behind your back. Stretch out that chest. Perfect. Let's go shoulder to ear. Back up. Looking over, left shoulder. And back to center, going ahead, other side. Bring it back over. One last time with me, mama. Reach right on up. Go ahead, exhale, drop it down. One more time. Exhale it all out, drop it down. And one last time with me, reaching right on up. Exhale, drop it down. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a pat on the back. Make sure to grab that water. Give your body what it needs today, and I'll see you next time.